G'day boys, welcome back to another Valorant video. In this one we're going to be going through post-plant positions and positions of where to plant the spike in different scenarios on the map Bind. Starting off with B site, you can see there's a really clear outline of where you can actually plant the bomb around the site. But I do see a lot of people, when they come to this B site, they run straight into this container here and plant inside. This is a big no-no unless you're playing a clutch situation, because once you plant inside that container, you're not planning for anyone for B long, hooker, elbow, you're literally planning for nothing. So your teammates can't really play off that bomb plant anyway, and they have to stay on site, giving them a big disadvantage when versing retaking players. The only spot inside the container that I would say is viable is right in this little corner here, solely because you can wallbang it from long or any place on site, killing the diffuser. This spot is only good when you have no control from hooker and you can't really just plan a normal default situation. So planning here is good for B long, but not for overall post-plant positions. This spike plant spot is known as default. This is the most common used plant spot on B site in Bind. It is very good for holding hooker, B long, and elbow control. Hands down, my most favorite position to plant the spike is an open plant. If you have taken all site control and have come from hooker and B long and taken elbow control and you've got all opening picks, planting here is probably the best situation for you. As you can see it from hooker, elbow, and B long with many different angles, and it makes it very hard for the retake players to get a good angle on every defender player, as you can crossfire multiple different angles with each other. If you are lacking elbow control as well as back sight, planting right side default is the best for you, as hooker players as well as B long players can cover you while you plant. If you are failing to take hooker control but successfully taking B site as well as elbow and CT control, the best course of action is to plant for B long and CT, and this will be the plant for it, as it's great for B long, CT, and elbow players to pinch on the hooker players retaking. Just a little nugget of knowledge for you. This box right here is completely wallbangable. Now onto A site. As you can see, it's a clear outline of the bomb site, same as bomb site A, of where you can plan in the site. Be careful though, because the boxes on site are all wallbangable, so if you're planning default, the Heaven player can spray and kill you when you're planning, so just be mindful of that. This plant that I often see used in pubs and some 10-mans is a really safe plant for bathroom, but it's not very good for any other positions, as the only way that you can really shoot from short and U-hole is you have to wallbang the planter, as they can stick it through the box. But luckily the box is wallbangable, but it's still not preferable to plan in this spot unless you're heavy stack towards bathroom. If you are splitting from bathrooms and short, this is the most common and safest spot to plant in, and I like to call it the truck plant. Having the truck plant is great, so you can pinch the bomb and watch the site from bathroom and short. Controlling U-hole is very detrimental to this plant, as if you lose short, retaking the site. My favorite plant for B site is on this box, but I would highly advise to not plant here if you don't have any smokes or other utilities in place, because without having a brimstone, omen, or jet smoke in front of the plant, you're most likely going to get wallbanged from CT or behind U-hole. This is one of the best spots, as it's completely open for U-hole, short, and bathrooms, and it provides a great range of angles that you can hold from. It gives the diffuser absolutely no cover and no advantages in defusing the bomb. Thanks for watching the video. If you're not subscribed already, subscribe for more Valorant content. I'm bringing a lot more tutorials and a lot more information about the game and the game mechanics. So if you're into that kind of stuff, stick around and I'll catch you in the next one.
I'm the damn guy.
Ball hard like a Lando magic, pull out the ting, call me go gadget. It's A-double-Z-A, but my name's not Aaron Rude, but I never savvy like Hatchet. Talking like you're off and you're moving, but we know that you ain't stacking. Ain't trapping, don't know why these men are talking rough and I got no backing. Alright, let me jump back in, let me chat it, better come back in. Feeling when I try to go around on the mic there, man, I get scared, but I'm at it.